Ladies and gentlemen, season 7 of Ascension has been going off to a great start. And today's video, obviously, I want to take a dive into all the locations of the Olympus. And of course, I forgot to do my intro. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Lightning here. It came as a lights out. Okay, God done son here. Back with the Apex video. Today's video, obviously, we're going to take a look at 10 locations of Olympus. Now, the reason why I want to take look at these 10 locations of Olympus is because I want to see if if I could put myself into see if I could like explore these maps of Olympus and see what these are and how they is, and give my full thoughts on the map in one video, and most importantly, knowing the location on which map I really want to go first, and see what I want to go through because we have a new map Olympus, and a lot of people are saying this is a small map. But if you go deep diver into this map, you guys will notice that this map is like really bigger than you think, man. So I think today's video, I want to check all. I think it's all 15 maps of Olympus. I want to check all of them out real quick and give my tips and thinking my recommendations of what you should do when you're in these maps. Because I'm telling you right now, based on what I saw in these categories when they were first playing, this is not just any ordinary big map. This is a map that it has so many things that are in there, and there are certain maps that I think they're kind of like exclusive, kind of a little bit of Easter egg kind of thing, if you know what I'm saying. But today's video, obviously, we're going to dive into at least 15 of these location maps, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. The video. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm hoping that it's like 15 minutes, maybe 20. It's probably gonna be like 50 minutes, and y'all gonna be wasting my time in this one, plus me talking. But for real though, I think you guys are gonna enjoy this video. Like I said, we're gonna look at these maps, give my full thoughts on each and every one of these 15 maps that are in Olympus, and give my maps overall of the whole entire thing on Olympus, and give my recommendations what I think you should do when you first enter this map. Because if I'm being quite honest, not many people don't know what's their favorite map or what's the location of the map where they really want to go through. And this is a big map based on what I'm seeing right now for these content creators. It looks like it's going to be a really good map if I go and dive in it. So this is my first impression of the whole entire map for this season. So without further ado, let's dive straight into Olympus. I'm sure y'all excited about this as well. So obviously the first map we're gonna look at is obviously the Coliseum, I guess. That's what we're gonna be taking a look at. We're gonna take a look at the first map, which is the Coliseum, and that's what we're gonna be looking for in today's video. We're gonna look at the map, and I can just tell you this right now: this map looks really gorgeous. Like, oh my God, this is like my first time ever looking at the map. Stop doing that. Obviously, you're really gonna do this to me right now. You stop this, you fuck boy. Thank you. Alright. Now, obviously, this map looks like it's really beautiful. Not gonna lie, it's really good. It's kind of like a small proportion of the map. It looks really nice. It looks like really nice. And of course, you got a lifeline here. So obviously, this is a mode where you just focus on just exploring the map. So this looked like it's called what, the Coliseum. It looks like a small military map that I think everyone will love, and it's really not that bad. So this for a small map for the it's called the Axelium. I don't know. Y'all could just I don't know how to rename that. Like I said, I can't rename it as much as possible. You guys are gonna enjoy like this map. This map is like this is really brilliant map right here. I just can't imagine going through this map and seeing all of this. So I think we can go right here. So that's a Coliseum and all that type of stuff. So the next map, well, the circle's gonna get smaller, so I should get there quickly. But I'm just gonna explore that map real quick and all that. And all of that. So yeah, obviously, the next map we're gonna be looking at is the hydroponics, and From what I'm looking at right now, this is a very large, piece of a map where there's a lot of buildings, a lot of loot from the ground. Literally, there's a whole lot of loot here from the ground from this map called Hydric Harpoons. Obviously, this map automatically looks beautiful. The grass is beautiful. The map itself is really kind of small, but if you go into the map, it's really, really big. You know what I'm saying? And oh my God, this is an amazing map. Like you got buildings and all that. It got so many things that are covered up in this map. Like obviously you can see the Apex Town things. You got loot over there. So for a big like kind of a small kind of a big map. So for a big map that has so many like for a big like area that has like so many builds and all that type of stuff, that's really good. Because one thing we were complaining about with Apex, there's not that many looting area in the game, and I feel like it gives a fair opportunity for people to fight back and all that type of stuff, or at least get a gun at least. So thank goodness that guy Apex giving us that kind of stuff that's in the map. So yeah, the Hydro Phoenix that's a good one. I like that one, not bad at all. Really a nice one. So okay, so obviously the next up, obviously we're gonna be going to is this place. Okay, so obviously next up we're gonna be landing to is the Balsell Plaza. This is a very, very interesting place that I think a lot of the people who watch the stories, who watch Apex in general, will absolutely love. So we're gonna go there and check that out. Because I don't know why I don't know why the thing. I don't even know why the ship had to live that far from there. But we're gonna check out there, see how it is. And I can tell you right now, I really need to get into that. I really need to see this. I really do need to see this because I feel like this is gonna be really like a a big deal or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to go check this out. Check this building out. You know what I'm saying? And check the building overall. So we're gonna go to we say Bonsell Plaza. This is at Basel Plaza. We're gonna check out that building. Um, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check out that building right there. And Basel Plaza is right there. Now, here's the interesting part about this building called Bonza Plaza. By the way, it's a really interesting, futuristic, beauty building, beauty, stuff and all that. What's interesting about Basel Plaza, and you're not gonna believe this, but this is the place where the Revenant actually, I think this has to be the place, right? I'm not sure. Maybe I should go into it. Let's see what this is. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is this true? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Cause I'm trying to figure out if this is true or not. I'm not sure, but I need to figure out what it is. Oh, that's a car right there. So that's really interesting. But cars in the game. Matter of fact, we could search up to go to the other place. I think the Basel Plaza. I'm not sure. I think Basel Plaza. I don't know if this is the place. I'm not sure. This has to be like the Tomb Raider. I don't know. I don't know if it's the place. I think this has got to be the place. Hold on, let me see. Is this the place? I'm not sure if this the place where Loba's parents got killed by the Revenant and when she was a little girl. I'm not sure. But based on, it looks like a city. But based on this looks like a city. A little bit from the circle right here. I think this has to be the place where Loba's parents died. When Revenant killed Loba's parents at. So I think Basel Plaza is it, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to go to the Grow Tower or somewhere. I don't know. Maybe this got to be the place the Blow Parents died. Maybe I am wrong. I'm not sure. But this is an interesting place. It's kind of like a city itself. Like I said, it's really not a bad place. It kind of glimpse of the city and all that. I'm not sure if this is a place where Loba's parents died. I might need to go check other cities. I mean locations to see if this is actually true, all that type of stuff. So, yeah. So we're gonna take this car right here. This is a new feature, and I ain't gonna lie already. It's a new feature in the game. It's a new feature in the game, and I just jumped off like an idiot. Get your ass back in the car. Thank you. We're gonna go straight here, the Osprey Canyon, and I am on the side. So what am I doing? Thank you. I'm on this. So I'm on the side. Sorry, teammate. I'm sorry. Sorry if I had to leave you. I got a mission to do. I got content creating, man. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Sorry. So obviously, the next building we're about to go into is this. This is the 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 Orbio. It's a orbital canyon. Let's see, what's this building called? Orbio Canyon. Orbio Canyon test site. So obviously here we are at the Orbio Canyon test site, and from the looks of it, this is really not bad. It's kind of like a laboratory, kind of like the Olympus laboratory, where I guess they build kind of stuff and all that other type of stuff that's in the game. By here on Bias, of course, and this is really interesting. So we go right in here. This looks like a laboratory, right? Yeah, from the looks of it, yeah, this is a laboratory. Yep, this is like what our scientists go to. Interesting. So this is kind of like a laboratory and all that. That where most scientists go to. This is a really a good build. This is a really a decent building. Like, oh my god! And now Lifeline mad at me. Get out of here. Yeah. So this is a really good, decent buildings that I really like. So this is really like really interesting. I like these buildings. Like literally from a building standpoint, like for buildings and all that type of stuff. Through this maps and stuff, it's really good. So yeah, obviously this is kind of like the orbit kind of canyon is kind of like a laboratory, and so it's very interesting. I can't get out here. Okay, so all right, guys. So obviously we're gonna head down to Solar.
That was impressive. I hope my creator saw it.
We'll go land to Solar. We're gonna land to Solar Array. I don't know if that's called Solar Array. Yeah, Solar Array. That's what we're gonna land to. The next one's gonna be Solar Array. And from what I'm looking at this right here, this has so many buildings. Like from top to bottom, this has so many buildings. Like so many buildings. It has so many buildings. I don't understand about that. And of course, Caustic. I think it has his nerf, right? Let's see what his nerf looking like. It takes like 23 seconds so he gets stuck back? Okay. So that's a huge ass nerf. That's a huge ass nerf. I even mentioned Caustic in the in one of my video when I did everything you need to know so far in these season 7 video. So Caustic got nerfed. So that's interesting. But anywho, the location is solar array. From the looks of it, it looks like it's just a few buildings. A building kind of area to where there's a lot of buildings where you can loot and all that type of stuff in the buildings and all that type of stuff. I think you can cross here. I don't know why you can cross here. I don't know. Let's see. Can you cross here? Yes, you can. You can cross here. So this is kind of like a building kind of area to where you can go to and all that. So yeah, obviously that is Solar Array. So yeah, that's a very interesting building.
We should conduct a search.
So now let's just move on.
It's Dupes o'clock. Sending out my decoy. Map shows we're spread out. Just passing that info along.
Okay, so next up is called the Autumn Instigate. So when I first looked at Autumn Instate, yes, Autumn Instate. So when I first look at the Autumn Instate, I see there's a lot of autumn kind of colors and all that kind of leaf and all that kind of stuff. It kind of looks like a small building.
Bam, there goes a boozle.
that was unnecessary if you do that, you little bitch. Anywho, this is Autumn Estate. It's kind of like a little kind of little kind of housing place where you see a lot of colors. That's kind of autumn kind of colors like orange, red, and yellow mixed together, and all that kind of like an autumn kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Basically, this little place right here. This is not that bad. It's not really not that bad. So far, I'm liking all these location places and all that type of stuff. But a lot of people would love to land here because how color details this place is. So yeah, very interesting place. Yeah, that's a very interesting place. So Autumn Estate is a really interesting place. So far, so good. Every location I just mentioned are really good
We
locations.
should conduct a search.
All right, so next up we have here is the Hemorrhoid Labs. Obviously, has to be the Hemorrhoid Labs. So the other one was the hold on a second. Was it the Orbital Canyon? So was that like the second lab of the Hemorrhoid Canyon that I just located? So this is like kind of like the main Hemorrhoid Lab. So I'm guessing the Orbital Canyon one was maybe like a secondary kind of a laboratory kind of thing because they had so many like scientists. Because this was like really like scientists kind of a city. So I'm guessing this is kind of. So I'm guessing. Do you really have to shoot right now, you fucking bit dirty asshole? Anywho, like I said, so so this is kind of like the main hemorrhoid lab for I'm getting out of here. This kind of like like a main hemorrhoid lab for like the hemorrhoids. I'm guessing the orbital king is kind of like the secondary kind of laboratory for the hemorrhoid laboratory. So let's go in here and let's see what this is all about. Like I said, this map is really beautiful, great colors and all that. Let's see. Obviously, let's see what we got here. Obviously, this is a lab and all that type of stuff with the hemorrhoids. Why are you shooting at me, Goofy? Thank you. Stop. Anywho, so yeah, this is kind of like a hemorrhoid lab kind of thing. I wonder what this is. I wonder what this is. Kind of like a mirror or something like that. I don't know. That's unnecessary for you to do that. I hate people in this game. I swear, toxicity. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Anywho, so this is kind of like a hemorrhoid kind of lab thing where they just do testing and stuff. So this this is a very interesting one. I mean, ain't the best one. It's kind of interesting though. So yeah, on paper. All right. So next up is called the Growing Towers. Now I have no idea what these are, but I'm assuming it's just full of towers based on what it says, the growing towers. So I'm guessing that these are like the growing towers and all that, and the growing towers and all that. So I'm guessing these are just some growing towers like these kind of things. So yeah, basically yeah, these are kind of like a growing towers. I guess this is where they grow plants and all that kind of stuff. So that's very interesting. Yeah, so these are growing towers. Yeah, these are growing towers right here. They basically, it's like a three layers of a tower that you go through. It's kind of like a tall buildings and all type of stuff with full of trees and horticulture kind of stuff. I like it, and this is what I like about this season so far. Is the fact that we have so many loots here. I will keep saying this because there has been issues with Kings Canyon World Edge. There's been times where there's been less loot and all that type of stuff, and so it's a good thing that that they give us loots and all type of stuff for this season. Even in places like this place right here is so small, but like there's so many loots going around, and the details of the map, details of this place, really good. I lost my voice for a second. It's really good. Like the three tall buildings here, so many loot right here you just get from. Like literally, like I said before, and I'll say it again. This map looks small, but on paper, if you really just like go and deep dive into this map, it's really big. It's really big than you think. So yeah, this is really good. I like how they put the grass details, like I said again, on this map, and then details over like these kind of things. I'm saying, through other buildings. So for small buildings, All the other type of stuff, the small buildings of this growing tower map, I like it. Really nice feature. Really, I gotta love it. It's really nice. It's not that bad. I love it. This is really good. Good small tower lap. Good small tower map. All right. So the next up, obviously, we have is the garden. So obviously with the
Let's explore this
garden.
way.
Let's land here.
So obviously next up we have is the garden, obviously. And from way I look at it from way over there, let's see if we can get a little zoom in real quick. That looks like a really small area of the map, so but we're gonna go right in there, and we're gonna vibe over my main lifeline. So obviously we're gonna do that. But today's like literally like so far in the map, I've been seeing really good stuff so far. But we're gonna be kicking off. We're gonna go straight into the garden. The garden, I ain't gonna lie though, looks really interesting. But you know, the garden looks like it looks really interesting. If I'm being pretty honest. So yeah, the garden. I'm excited to go over there. Well, let's see if we go into the garden. I mean, obviously that was a dumb landing. I don't know why, but it is what it is. We're gonna go to the garden real quick, and obviously we're gonna go right there to the garden. See, oh there it is. Look at this. This is so this is the way I look at this right now. This is like a small area kind of garden kind of thing. Small area, you know, kind of vibe thing. Kind of a garden kind of oh buildings. Oh, I like how they detail this whole thing. Oh, and by the way, the L Star got a
All inside this room.
oh, wait a second. I like the L Star now. Never mind. Take the L Star got a huge buff. We're gonna talk about that later. Anywho, the garden. So basically, what I'm looking at here, while I look at this right now, is that man, this look really beautiful. This actually looks like a garden, except that there's buildings and houses and stuff. It's just like the you remember the what was it called the autumn Allstate like right here.
Let's explore this
This
room.
is just like this one, except like it's small, it's beautiful, it has like a lot of detail, this kind of things there in the garden, all that type of stuff. This is really good. So shout out to Apex for like literally doing this, like literally making the detail through small spaces and all that. Because there be times where we go into these small maps and they make you detail this, but now what I've seen so far, detail this, you know what I'm saying? A lot of good vibe on the map, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's little, I like it. So the garden's really looking good. So far, all these maps are really looking good for this season.
Let's go this way.
Okay, so next up, obviously, we have is the energy deport, energy deport pot or deport pot. I say deport. I think depot. I'm gonna say energy depot. It looks like a kind of like a industrial kind of station, like a building to where they start building stuff and all that type of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, it's not kind of detailed. It's not a perfect building, a really good building to loot and all that type of stuff. This is not a good building to loot. I'm being pretty honest because a lot of people are gonna be down here looting all that type of stuff. But this is a pretty good, interesting building. You know, obviously. Hold on a second. Oh, I would crack you. I would have cracked you, man. You luckily this ain't team shit. Anywho, hold on. Oh man, but anywho, I'm sorry. So yeah, this is kind of like a MG kind of like a factory kind of ish for like when they started to build things like structure and all that type of stuff. So I mean, this I ain't gonna lie. This kind of like I don't like this kind of map right here. I don't like the energy deposit. I mean, like I said, it's too many buildings, too many stairs, and all type of stuff. But it's kind of interesting to see people what they can be going through. But that's just my opinion. Take and nobody pick up the R99 question mark. Okay, but anywho, um, yeah. So the energy deposit looks really good on paper for some people. To me, this isn't. But hey, though, it is what it is. But yeah. So the next,
Let's
okay.
explore this way.
Copy that.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
We're all inside the ring. Good.
All right, so the next up we have is the central turbine.
The need for fast movement. Seatbelts.
What the hell? All right, so the next up is the turbine kind of building. It's kind of like a little bit of, it's kind of like a factory itself. I don't know if I can get inside here. Let's see, can I get inside here? Let's see, can I get inside the building? Oh no, it's about to be a storm. So it's kind of like a building. Yes, it's kind of like a, I don't even care about the storm. It's kind of like an energy building to where they heal the energy and all that type of stuff in the building. I'm not sure, but it's just kind of like a little bit like a factory itself. It kind of gives you like a way to. It kind of gives you like it's kind of like an airport. You know how like a you know how you go to the airport and it tells you what way you're gonna go to, what state you want to go to. It's kind of like this because this area leads to like the L state, another building you guys just saw, and it can lead you somewhere else as well. But I'm not too worried about it. But hey, though, this kind of like an airport kind of thing, kind of like a big old airport kind of building. But I don't know. That's just me. So yeah. So yeah, this is a really interesting building. I like it. All right, so the next map we're gonna go into it. This is probably by far probably one of the most
Here's a
interesting
good
map
spot
I
to
think
touch
people are gonna be
down.
like to land into.
Here we go, mates. Let's get messy.
This is probably the most interesting map that most people are gonna be landing to. So obviously, this is gonna look at this. See this? Yeah, this is gonna be a hot drop. This is gonna be one of the most interesting maps that people are gonna be landing to. And it's the hot drop. It's gonna be called Rift. Yeah, so Rift is basically like this big old circle kind of thing, big old circle kind of, big old circle kind of, kind of place to where obviously there's like a gravitational kind of thing that's pulling us away, kind of like a wraith kind of rift kind of thing. And when I look at it, this is probably by far the most interesting, like the really most interesting, map, like map place, the place to go, map place to go, because there's so many buildings. Like there's so many buildings from left and right you get loot from, but there's more though. Like if you go to this rift right here, let me show you this. Look what happens if you go to this rift. See this? This rift can take you anywhere. Like I'm talking about from the beginning of the map to the end of the map. So I'm gonna look at the map right here. Watch this as I go to the rift. Here we go. So as you can see here, if you see what the lines are at, this is a rift line that's taking me. It can take you from the rift can take you from here. This rift right here on the left side, like right here, it can take you from here to like back over there, and this other rift can take you here from over there. This other rift can take you there to there. So basically, there's like a line of rift that it can take you to. That's why I think people are gonna like about this coming to this place. Not only did there's a lot of buildings throughout all the entire place, like over here, but it's a really huge map, like really huge map place to go to. So yeah, people are gonna love this. People are gonna love the Rift. I'm personally gonna love the Rift too, but I don't think I'm gonna land here if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, because there's gonna be a lot of people gonna be landing there. But it's a really interesting place though to try out. But I'll try to give it a try once I play with my friends. But if I play with Ramnos, you won't even bother seeing me going there. So yeah. Like, stop what you know. Stop doing that. Anywho, that was the rip map. Anyways, that was the rip map. I can't exit out lobbies. Okay. Yo, they need to fix this bug to where they need to fix the exit out lobbies. Like, it's just so ridiculous. I don't know why there's a bug in there. I don't know why there's every season there's once a bug, there's always another one. This happens every beginning of the season. They really need to fix that. Alright, so the next map on the list is basically going to be the power core.
This is a good LZ.
So the power core is basically kind of like, okay, this asshole want to land to, okay, wow. I should just land it. Okay, so next map obviously is going to be the power core. I mean power grid. I said grid. I keep thinking the GC. I don't know why, but it's the power grid. We're going to go to the power grid. Maybe it's kind of like a main source of power towards Olympus, I'm not sure, or kind of one of the source of power of Olympus. I don't know. It's just kind of weird though. I don't know. Because I think we experienced Turbine before. Oh, let me go back to no, I'm not going back to Turbine. I think Turbine is kind of, so based on the map I'm looking at, Turbine kind of look like it's kind of like a volcano. It's kind of look like it's kind of like a volcanic kind of like energy towards like Olympus, kind of like an energy kind of thing that they get, like Olympus get from, like a main energy source. Maybe they could probably get it for Turbine, I'm not sure about. So yeah, thanks a lot to those losers. Now I gotta make my long way all the way over there, and that's impossible. Oh my gosh, there's no way I'm gonna make it over there. But no, it's a long way over there. Gosh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Now I can't explore this one.
Not to be pernickety, dears, but the ring's on the move and we're not inside her yet.
Whatever. So anywho, I gotta work all my way over there because all those dudes they want to do just and come on, power cord, power grid. I keep saying power cord, power grid, Antoine. It's power grid. Power grid. We gotta go to the power grid. We already saw the rift. That rift from rift. Well, I'm looking from here. The rift was kind of beautiful. Jesus Christ, it's really good rift right there. Anywho, let's go to the power grid right here. Why my teammate following me? I'll do this on my own. It ain't about you. Thank you. Here we are, the primary power grid. This is kind of like a small facility, kind of. See, look, obviously, small kind of facility, kind of like place to where, you know, I guess people they go and work and all that type of stuff. I'm not sure because these are just buildings. I'm not sure about. Kind of like a small kind of place they work from. And I think I know the reason why they call it the power grid because there's these power lines and all type of stuff that's going power, that's getting energy, that's getting a lot of energy towards something, maybe towards the turbine, which I think to me is like the main energy source for the Olympus. I'm not sure. Maybe that's why they call it the power. That's what they call it the power grid because it's like the kind of one of this. It's kind of one of its Olympus like more of like most powerful sources, like power sources like in Olympus. I'm not sure. So yeah, so this is very interesting. I like it so far, so good. This is really interesting. Interesting place right here. I like it. Power Grid's kind of a really interesting place. Even though it's small, but hey, though I'll take it. It is what it is. Do I have time to go to anywhere else? No, I don't. All right, next place. I think this is the last one we're gonna be going here. We are going to be going to the docks, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be going to the dock. The docks. I say docks. We're going to go to the last two places we're going to is the docks, then the carrier. They're both right by each other, so that's what we're going to be going to. Is the docks and the carrier. That's what we're going right by to. And from what I'm looking at right here, it looks good. Charles Shakira, thank you. It looks like a really interesting place. You know, it's right by the docks, of course. I mean, right by the carrier, of course. I don't know if it is a big deal place. I'm not sure. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the rift. That is going to be like literally the hot spot. Literally gonna be Skull Town. that's legit gonna be like 100% Skull Town.
Round one.
I'm dead. Oh my gosh, I can't. Ah, man, I can't. No, man, even the jumping doesn't even matter. Come on, I gotta run through all these buildings and shit. Come on, man. Anywho, we're gonna go to the docks. It's 10 seconds, my ass. I gotta search these two places. Here we go. Cargo hold. The docks is right there. Literally, the docks and carrier are both right there. These look like a structured building. It's like Olympus like trying to get rebuilt or something. But it's like a long time ago or something like that kind of stuff. So yeah, here we go. We're going to the docks. This is like a high tier loot. I'm guessing this is kind of like a big place where people get to literally get like high tier loot and stuff. Yep. Yeah, this is like a high tier loot right here. Yep, this is a legit high tier loot right here from the way I'm looking at it. So this is very interesting. Yeah, so this is a high tier loot that everybody can go and get. This is kind of like a structured building and all type of stuff. And of course the carrier is like right beside it. I think, yeah, the carrier is like what, right beside it? Yeah, the carrier is right beside it. So basically it's like a long building. A long building where there are lots of loots here to go through. You know, there's something down here. It's kind of giving that Kings Canyon kind of vibe. I'm not gonna lie with this docks though. What is that building called? The repulsor building? The repulsor building where you go underneath and all that type of stuff to the layers in order to get guns and weapons and armors. Yeah, the docks kind of giving me some little bit kind of the repulsor kind of Kings Canyon kind of vibes. I like that. I like that when they put that in Olympus right here. So docks, if you want to get high tier loot, you go through here. All right, the final one should be what? Right here. Okay, come on.
I'm out of here. Hold up, I'm coming with you. We're spread out a lot. Watch your paths on the map.
Okay, hold on. All right, so. Okay, so the next up we got right here is the carrier. This is the final location of the map here of Olympus. This is the carrier. So this is kind of another high tier loot place. A big high tier loot place, kind of a building. You know what I'm saying? Why is this high tier loot area shaped as something that I don't want?
Come on, there's a path we need to follow.
Why is the I got a question, and this kind of sounds wrong, but why the hell the carrier shaped like this? Question mark. Anywho, this is a really long building to where people can literally just hide to your loot and get and all that type of stuff that's in the building. Oh, that's R99. Like I said, it makes me turn back the game. Y'all gonna see me use the R99 live when I'm playing on Twitch. But anywho, like I said, this is a long build. It's kind of like a long, short, maybe kind of carrier building, to where they put like, I don't know, they put robots here, or when they put like skate pods and all that type of stuff that's in the building. This is basically like this is like a ship or something like that, or kind of like a ship to like when they put all the other stuff or items in here. So yeah, this is kind of like a short building and all that type of stuff. So that's very interesting. Oh, that's a gold. That's a gold shit right here. Yeah, this is a high tier loot area as well. This is the docks here. This is very interesting. I like it. I really like this. I really like this area. The docks area and the area are all pretty fine right here. So it's really interesting. Really interesting area. Okay, so here is my thoughts on the whole entire, location I just gave you guys. I think I gave you guys at least 15 locations. Let me check this. I just gave you guys at least 15 locations of the whole entire map of Olympus. Here's my advice for you guys, and you guys are going to take my advice. I would recommend you try out this new limited time mode Olympus preview before you jump into Olympus immediately, so that way you'll know the map a lot more. That's why today's video I named the 15 locations to where you want to go to, where you not want to go to, or what certain place of the maps that you want to go to. Me personally, when I first played Kings Canyon, when I first played Apex, I just think about the places that I normally go to. I normally go the outside the edges of like the maps and all type of stuff before I go to the middle one, because more people gonna more likely gonna be entering the middle map than the outside maps. So that's why I decided to, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to just enter the outside map. So that's my advice for you. If you are one of those people that likes to go in, like go in the middle of the maps, like to go in and fight, all that type of stuff, that's where you want to go to. My theory here is that Rift is going to be like the most popular place to like where more people are going to be playing, more people are going to be like going to. So yeah, even though it's on like literally like the edge of the map a little bit, but more people are going to be going there. I will go somewhere that's like kind of like a good tier loot. I would say like more like a good tier loot, like that would give you like good materials and all that type of stuff. I would go there. But personally, I would go outside that's not near Rift, or like that's not in basically big map buildings. That's what I'm trying to say here. Because some of these maps I show you guys are big map buildings. I just don't know who, I forgot. But I'm sure some of you guys will look at the map and dictate that where if you want to go there, that's a big map building or not. Because when I went to King Canyon World Edge, I did not go to big map buildings, and I barely see a lot of people go in that map. And this is a good thing because now it sets me up to be prepared and fight and all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I got to say here is those are your 15 locations of Olympus maps so far in Apex Season 7. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. What your full thoughts on the maps, on the 15 location maps. My advice, like I said again, go through maps that are not as high. They're not as high tier loot as map that many people don't go to. Basically, go to maps that are little and that not many people don't go to. So that's my advice to you guys. I know it's kind of a terrible advice to say to people, but let me know what y'all other advices that y'all have to say in the comment section down below. And that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, I did this because I want to show you guys all the maps and where you want to go, where you not want to go, and like how the map is, how it looks like, and all type of stuff. My full thoughts on the whole entire map locations. Majority of the maps look really, really good in this game. Majority of the maps look really, really good. I love the details of the map. Everything in general about Olympus is really good. All the maps are really, really crazy and really good. The one thing that not many people are getting credit for is that there are a lot of loot locations throughout the map. For there are a lot of loots in every single 15 of the map locations I just mentioned. There are a lot of loots in this game, and a lot of loots in this map. Because many people complain about, including myself, is that there are not that many loots in the game. So, not loots in the game. When World Edge and King Kane came out, there were not that many loots out there. But now, when you head straight dive into Olympus, dude, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Once you dive in deep into Olympus, you're gonna see a whole lot of loot. You're gonna see a whole lot of gunfight. You're gonna really be prepared for a lot of things that come to this game. So yeah, and like I said, my advice to you is to go through maps that not many people don't go to. So that's my advice. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. I ain't got nothing to say, man. Thank y'all for really watching this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see some more Apex series.
Hey, come on. This is the happy song. Come on and sing along. It's time to be happy. You've been sad for too long. Give me to that frown and flash of pearly whites. We can use them to light up these darker nights. Don't look so stiff. Loosen up and have fun. Just get up and go out and enjoy the hot sun. I haven't felt like this in a very long while. So I'ma go be happy and show my smile.